Should you tell your boss that you're looking for a new job? Whether it's all the layoffs, whether it's fear of losing your job, just keeping your options open, a lot of people are out there looking for new jobs, or at least applying to see what happens. And I think it leads a lot of people to the question of what, if anything, should you say to your current employer when you're on a job search? And the answer is really simple. Nothing. Do not tell them anything about your job search. It's your career, it's your job search, and they don't need to know about it. And the other thing is that a job search is too early to even worry about those types of things. In my experience, this question comes up mainly because of two reasons. One is loyalty. You've worked at a company for a long time. Maybe you like the company, you like your leadership, you like the team, and you don't want to leave them high and dry by leaving and then they're left shorthanded. You don't want to surprise them with, hey, I'm leaving. And so you want to give them a heads up that you're going. The second thing is leverage. People want to use the job search and leverage it, right? The fear of them losing you, and hopefully maybe get yourself in position for a promotion that you're going for, maybe get a raise that you feel like you deserve. And so those are two of the main reasons that I hear people say as to why they want to tell their boss or their company that they're searching for a job. And I don't want to dismiss those because I think loyalty and leverage do play a big part in any career change, but they should play no part in the job search. Those two things should be reserved for the offer. If you get an offer, that's a totally different thing. But a job search, loyalty and leverage, it's misplaced consideration. You should not consider either of those things when you're simply looking for a job. For one, loyalty is dead. If you're still in 2023 concerned about loyalty, unless it's a small mom and pop operation where you really have a familiar tie with the owners of that company, for the most part, loyalty is dead. If the layoffs don't teach you anything, it at least teaches you that. Companies are worried about profits, earnings, what the shareholders think. They're not concerned about keeping employees out of some sense of loyalty. That doesn't mean that they don't like loyal employees. It doesn't mean that they wouldn't like to be loyal to employees to an extent, but at the end of the day, they can't loyalty themselves right out of business. So, loyalty shouldn't really be a factor at all. The other thing about loyalty is a lot of times, if you tell them you're searching, you may cause undue stress because you don't have an offer. You don't know that you're going to leave yet. You don't even know that you're going to get an offer. But now your entire team, your leadership, the company, now they're worried about it. And they may even take steps to start thinking about replacing you. And when it comes to leverage, you need something to leverage. If you're leveraging a job search, you're leveraging hopes and dreams against actual dollars. You get paid something at your job. You have a job. The job search is nothing. You're not getting any money. There's no offer. You can't really leave. So trying to leverage it is risky. I've actually seen quite a few scenarios where people have said, look, I'm looking for a job. I want a raise. And if I don't get that raise, then, I'm going to keep looking. And the company has said, okay, well, we can't afford it. Or, just quite frankly, they don't deserve it. And so their bluff gets called. Well, they don't have an offer or anything. So now they have to bite their tongue and just stay and deal with the fact that They made this push to get a raise. It got rejected, and now they don't have any offers. Or I've seen people get frustrated, feel embarrassed about the situation, and they'll leave to go work at a company they didn't even really want to because they at least got an offer. So it's a huge gamble, and one that you shouldn't take. So what you should do is wait until you have an offer. Once you have an offer in hand, now it makes sense. You can decide how much is your loyalty worth, right? In my opinion, your loyalty should not be worth a whole lot. It may be worth something, right? Maybe if you get an offer of $2,000 a year more than what you make now, maybe loyalty is worth it. But if your offer's 5, 10, 15,000 more, loyalty should not even be a factor. But once you have an offer, now you can decide how much is my loyalty worth, and then you can start telling your company you've got an offer, whatever you need to tell them, right? Because then you may get an offer that's so low, there's no need to even warn your company. You can avoid the whole situation. As far as leverage goes, once you have an offer, that's when you can really start to leverage things. You'll have a dollar amount, right? Hey, they're offering me this much. I'd like you to match it, go higher, or at least get close, whatever it's going to take to keep you. The other thing to consider with leverage is that when you're leveraging a situation and you're going into some kind of negotiation with your company, right, which is what you hope. You hope you can say, hey, I have this offer. This is what they're paying me. Can you match it? They'll come back with something, and then there's some back and forth where hopefully you come out ahead. The thing about it is when you have an offer in hand, you have a real tangible exit where you can really accept that offer and you can leave. And so it takes a lot of that pressure off of the whole negotiation scenario. If you're leveraging a search, in the back of your mind, hey, I hope this works out, because if it doesn't, I don't have anything to fall back on. If you have an actual offer in hand now, you can still hope it works out if you want to stay at that company. But at the end of the day, if it doesn't, no big deal. I've got another job offer. I'll just leave. And so it takes the whole edge off, and then you can negotiate better, because then hey, I have a job that I can stay in, and I also have a job that I can leave for. So now, what do I want? Right? So then now you're in control. Whereas if you're trying to leverage the search itself, really your company's in control. And they may not even know they're in control, but they're going to do their process the same way they've always done it. Meanwhile, you're going to be feeling the pressure because you don't have that other offer. So, at the end of the day, when you're in a job search, do not tell your company anything. You don't owe them an explanation. You don't owe them loyalty. There's no reason to tell them anything. Wait until you have an offer, and then you can determine how much is my loyalty worth, and you can leverage that offer to get yourself into a better situation in your current company. At the search stage, there is no benefit to you to tell your company that you're looking, because if they call your bluff, it could be a really embarrassing situation. And depending on your temperament, some people really struggle to overcome it once their company's rejected them and they have no backup plan. That's my opinion. Those are my 2 cents. So do not tell them anything. Wait until you have an offer. I'll see you in the next one.